Alright. Oi. I'm not gonna re-record. Too bad. I was just recovering from a coughing fit, but we're fine. Anyway, map 15. Gladiator. Just like, by the way, map 15 is going down as Gladiator. I implore you to listen to the MIDI for this song. And Nello posted it. It's good. Or you could just download the WAD. Doesn't seem like it's coming through on the video. So, honestly, not that hard of a level. It's only like 5 minutes. You have this long hallway, and if you can punch through everybody, you're okay. If you stay too long, the imps die from infighting, and eventually you're going to have cyber demons shooting at you on the sides, but you just can't dodge too hard. I really couldn't talk much about a strategy for this fight other than distribute your resources well, go back and forth as much as you can, but beyond that, hey, it's the start of the level. But as I'm sure everyone who, watches my videos knows, is in map15, that means it has a secret exit. And if you're the type of person who actually watches videos, I'm sure you know, or you don't, maybe not. Not everyone knows every single level from some obscure mod for a 30-year-old game. But I'll say this. It was introduced to me as the most iconic fight in the NoSp2 series, the No Reason Speed Mapping Session series. Yeah, just getting megas, just hiding there when I can. And that is the path towards the secret exit. Which we'll see soon. I did post a video a long time ago of me doing the very first part of the secret fight. I remember posting to Discord, I said, hey, everyone's saying I gotta look out for map 15. I remember you guys warned me about it. And I'm in map 15. I know the fight you're talking about. It's got 4 cyber demons. It's pretty hard. And they were confused. There is no fight with 4 cyber demons in this level. All that to say that just introducing that one fight is more important to me than explaining what I'm doing here. Because realistically, you just try it, you figure it out, you go back and forth, you hide in the corner a little bit. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, Revenants in a hallway. It's terrible. Looking at you, map 28. Yeah, luckily this isn't damaging. You hear all those crusher sounds? During the actual playing of the game, that's thousands of enemies getting crushed, or at least, I don't know, let's say hundreds. Let's say hundreds. Let's not be hyperbolic. It's hundreds of enemies getting crushed. So this is, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of instances of damage per tick. And the game can't really keep up with that. So my frames would drop to like 12 for a split second there. It was very difficult to maneuver. We're just watching the video produced by the Video Dump, though. So, the secret exit really isn't that much of a secret. You just hit that and you walk over here, and it opens up a door. But the reason it's locked off, in theory. The reason it's treated as locked off is it's a big fight. And I'm going to do some BFG magic to make the first fight a little more bearable, and using some wall running to keep up with my BFG shots so that we can hit these guys more than we would otherwise. And we get out of there with 1 health. So there we go. That's the secret fight. Isn't that nice? So, of course, I'm being a little coy there. It's not just those 4. There are 8. And I think what you're supposed to do is fight all of them at once. But sound doesn't propagate to the next, batch. So I just said, all right, I'm going to kill 1 at a time. And that means shooting behind so none of the tracers hit the ones in front. And the BFG ball never misses and hits 1 in the front. And I'm only shooting towards the back, while I'm in the back as well, so the sound doesn't travel. And that's why I'm shooting the side there. And I did this for 50 minutes. I remember, actually, Nirvana, what is it called? Raid. He raided me during this fight. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna make you guys watch the entire thing. I'm gonna... Next media... Is there any way to fast forward? I don't know how to fast forward. That's volume. Maybe shift up? Well, look, I do this for 50 minutes, okay? I hope you can believe me. And, if you don't watch my demo, which I'm also going to post, and it'll be in the description, you can watch the entire 50 minutes of me doing this, very slowly accumulating more and more cyber corpses. You bump into him, he won't immediately shoot you. There's a reaction period of 8 ticks, which is a little under 1/3 of a second. I think it's significantly less than 1/3. What is it? Let me do the math. 8 divided by 35 is 0.2285. So it's more like a quarter. More like a quarter of a second. I think they're like 50 over here. It's ridiculous. I'm pretty happy with this cheese. So once I got a safe area, so a lot of space, look, they're all the way down there, I said, all right, what if I run out of ammo? I should use rockets to save cells. Also, you gotta be really careful when you use pistol, because hit scan can go through enemies, block map. So be extremely careful. Imagine what would happen if it went through them. Now, how you say, you got 200 rockets here. Imagine you're shooting a cyber demon. You want to 2-tap them. But 2 taps cost 2 BFGs. You shoot 1 BFG, you could then just shoot 10, 11 rockets, you got a kill. So essentially, you're doubling the amount of BFG you could, in theory, get. I was, throughout this stream, calling it my 2-tap forgiveness program. Because the other method is, hey, you go for a 2-tap, you don't get it perfectly, use rockets to finish them off. I know it's not some big brain play, but I do think rockets are more viable against cyber demons than people think sometimes. Because your BFG is probably doing more than half of a Cyber Demon's health. So you're wasting some tracers if, you perfectly two-tap them. And people were saying that in the chat, and they were like, hey, he tuned this fight so you wouldn't have enough cells to cheese it the way you are. You need to be landing all the tracers, spread them out across all the cybers so you're never wasting tracers. I never beat this fight without this cheese. And I'll tell you this, I was not landing all my tracers. I was like running all the way back here, and I'm like, no shot I'm landing all the tracers because they're too far away. And I don't feel, I guess, confident enough to be that close to them. Maybe one day I'll return and do just this fight, maybe with saves even, and just do a legit. It's still legit, it's just slow. There are no real rules in terms of what you're allowed to do, as long as you're able to do it with your normal inputs. So we are getting to the last batch now. Yeah. This is another 16 maybe? I'm gonna fast forward a lot. I think we get the idea at this point. What was interesting is I wasn't low on ammo, like, at all. Okay, that's way more than 16. Oh my god. Yeah, look how many cells I have. With that said, I do think it was important that I used some rockets, because even though there are a lot of cells in this arena, you only have the cells that, you have access to at the time. So maybe there are all those cells up there, but if I don't have any cells and I'm over here, well, then I'm dead. I could have done this cheese faster if, I don't know. Okay. So anyway, you get the last one, and then there's this very easy fight to finish up. However, there's one thing to be aware of, and that's don't let the Archviles or the Cyber Demons blast you into the secret exit. We're trying to UV max here. That's why I'm being very careful to be on the opposite side, not close to the exit. Yeah, I wish I could have kept the cyber corpses away from where the Archviles would spawn, but realistically I didn't have the space to do that, and by the time that I'd already killed a bunch of them there, it doesn't matter. Like, you could spawn more corpses. The vials don't even have time to revive all of them, so who cares at that point? So there we go. That's really it. The rest of the level, you just open up these doors, they count as secrets for whatever reason, and they let you basically UV max the level. There's no fanciness there. And yeah, I wanted to get all the items. I hope you guys check out the demo. I don't usually suggest that, but I skipped through a lot of it here. It's very repetitive. I think you should feel my pain. Feel the patience I had to go through. It's not the right phrase, but you get the idea. Okay. Yeah, let's let it fill up though. We want to watch this. I think I avoided. Yeah, it's a sub time sucks. Let's see. Alrighty. That's all for now.